Cars into caskets. New study confirms police bias towards black drivers. Right here on KIPP. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it is time for the flyest podcast in
Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
Keep It P podcast.
As a matter of fact, Keep It P, then again, Keep It PG, PE. This is Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
My friend. It is the Keep It P podcast, my friend. The podcast. That's probably how my people say it overseas. They be like, yo, Mike, do you watch the Keep It P podcast? By any chance?
That bloody show is a slapping good time.
Do you watch the Keep It P podcast by any chance, mate?
Music TV.
Those bloody blokes, they tell the truth there, eh? Those bloody blokes tell the truth there, eh? By any chance, have you bumped into the Keep It P podcast, my friend? I watched the Keep It P podcast, my friend. The Keep It P podcast, you say? Yes, the Keep It P podcast. They take the news, they take the situations, they take the daily occurrences, and they show how one could have and could not, keep it P, the P.
Mm-hmm.
The guy says, I think he says, he's not trying to tell you what to think. He says he shows you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then I think he says something like, you have the Democrats and the Republicans, they both bipartisan. Super Saiyan, he does the Super Saiyan thing, and he says, targeting you black people. So I guess it's the black people over there. But man, I like the Keep It P podcast, my friend. I tell you, those guys, they go hard. Those are my men. It's like Jay Lava, and then there's this one guy. He comes out and he laces them with game. He does this thing, and then he says sucker MCs. I like when he says sucker MCs. I like when he says sucker MCs.
I don't know what nationality you are no more.
I don't know.
You was like the UK, and then you was like the blokes, and then it seemed
we international.
Then you went Mexican.
Yes. Then I had to go up to Canada.
Then you went
Canada.
Then you
down.
seemed like you was like a African European, or a South African, or even a Jamaican.
I'm Shang Tsung, son. I'm taking on the spirits of all my Keep It P podcast FBA writers around the world.
That's that transracial.
Yeah, I told you I was, flexing. I was thinking about.
So your new race is multicultural.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what I really.
You're switching right now. You transracial. Why do you have to pick a race?
Yeah, why can't I just be the one that I want to be?
You're pan-racial.
Pan-racial?
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm pan-racial. I'm coming up on that.
We here first on the Keep It P podcast. You have heard the term pan-racial.
Okay, I'm with that.
And that means that you have not chosen a race.
No,
you don't see race.
I don't see race.
You don't. You're Morgan Freeman. Morgan, I never wanted to be Black Freeman, is the leader of this pan-racial movement. If you just stop talking about race and you don't see him as a black man's, and you don't see that as a white man's, then it'll just disappear and we'll all be pan-racial.
Cuz, hold on. Let me hip you to something. Why as soon as you start talking in the Matata tone, my lips automatically went like this, like I was. Oh no! soon as I heard the Matata spirits come out, I totally went in the potato bowl, because you know now, you better not say nothing about Eminem now.
Yeah.
You know it.
No, don't you be there. No, hold on now.
Now, hold on now.
The boy now, you know the boy now got skills now.
Hold on.
Don't you get to talk about no.
That wasn't my cousin's birthday that just popped. You know, Facebook sure does know how to alert you at the right time. It didn't just tell me that my cousin Lindsay birthday is today. It ain't tell me that. It ain't tell me that it's Diallo's birthday today. Nah, let me check this out. Cause if it is, we're just gonna have to give Cuz a happy birthday shout out. You got some birthday shout outs, Cuz?
Yeah, I do, but forget you. Nah.
I'm still sharing the program too, like y'all should be doing. Y'all should be coming in the house, hitting the like, hitting the share button. Obviously, it looks like my messenger group game then got super big. Like I got a lot. It's like 10, 15 of them groups that I share to.
10, 15 take all day.
Yeah, well, you know, I have to.
You got to go through it now. Y'all got to hold on. You got to be patient for the good stuff.
Y'all got to. You got to. Good morning.
If you're in a hurry,
Mama say good morning.
In a hurry, it's going over there to CNN.
All right. Yes, it's Cuz' birthday. Let me go ahead. I'm finna
see my Earth days ain't even came up for today.
I'ma just go ahead and send him the link to the thing for the video for his birthday. You know, I ain't got time to be playing.
Yeah.
Now, happy birthday, Cuzzo. If you see this, you better click on the link, because I just said it. Anyway, you feel what I'm saying? Happy birthday there, boy. Lizzie from the low hand. That's my man. Anyway.
What's happening, brother?
All right, but listen, this one was actually near and dear to my heart. That's the reason why I want to do this story, actually. Because, you know, coming from Minnesota and being, you know, targeted, you know what I'm saying, you know, by the police and your car and things, I know all about this. But it says cars into caskets. New study confirms police bias towards black drivers. Now, as many as times I could be pulled over, I guess that I've always been on code because I've always known the rules. I always knew that fussing and fighting or fleeing is always the wrong thing to do. Even before I came into my B1 consciousness, I just knew that was some bullshit, right? But this one says a recent American Psychological Association study reveals that police officers speak to black drivers in a more disrespectful tone during traffic stops than the way they speak to white drivers. No shit, Sherlock.
Hello,
Mac. I think
McFlizzle.
I'm not gonna be able to do that every time, because I'm gonna knock a whole dent in the side of my skull every time I read something that they're gonna say that's blatantly, notoriously obvious on every black man's list when the cherries get behind them.
Can I get a hashtag hello McFlizzle
in the chat for real? The study analyzed body camera footage from more than 100 police officers and used 250 audio clips from unnamed mid-sized U.S. cities and revealed that officers spoke to black men in a tone voice that conveys less warmth, respect, and ease in comparison to white men. Duh!
Hello, McFlizzle.
We are analyzing the footage both to identify challenges with police community relations and to try to offer some suggestion, said Nichols Camp, an assistant professor for organization studies at the University of Michigan and lead authors on the study. Lieutenant Diane Goldstein, executive director of Law Enforcement Action Partnership, stressed the importance of the research that plays in transforming police policy so that police officers can understand the needs of communities that they serve. Mail.
The community you serve should be the one you live in.
Right. It is.
But for real, you can't reform
The slave patrol.
Slave patrol.
It's really important to have this very difficult conversation around the issue of race. Goldstein, a retired police officer, said, I know it's making law enforcement uncomfortable, but but if we just squarely...
That's how you sound right now, too.
But if we just don't squarely face it, we're going to be able to transform the police in a fashion that we should be able to have everybody with an ongoing be able to protect our communities. Sounds like some bullshit.
Right now.
But in the previous case studies, focused in Oakland, California, an area, camp, and others, researchers found that compared to the white residents, the black community, they were 61% more likely to hear words such as dude and bro and hands on the wheel, you fucking Negro. That's basically what they're saying when they say that.
And this whole article came with a multi-grain bagel.
No, it's jalapeno cheddar. Multi-grain bagel.
Hey, with bacon jam.
No, with with garlic hummus on it. You ain't never had a multi-grain bagel with hummus?
I ain't never had no bagel with hummus.
That's that. See, you don't know nothing about that. Body camera footage has played an essential role in the U.S. Army's second lieutenant, his lawsuit. Okay, so, Schmear. Check my damn header. What's up, Cindy Lou? What's going down, mama? Good morning. So remember that one lieutenant that was in the truck at the gas station, and they was yelling the multiple. That's what they talking about. Him. They said Nazario was driving in a uniform towards Pittsburgh, Virginia, when the officers saw him and signaled for him to pull over, having the tinted windows with no rear license plate. Trying to find an area that was lit, the black Latino, the black and Latino. Oh, so now he black and Latino now. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's why he got spoke to funny, because he on his application he got to mark the regular Latino, and then the police that pulled him over, he the one that marks it with the white. With white.
That's right.
Hispanic white.
Because
that one.
He was also Mexicano as well.
He was.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Oh, just to be clear.
He said, "I'm not your bro."
Yeah, he did. He did say that. Yeah, he was like, "Brother, what's going on?" He was trying to be.
Yeah, he thought he was. See, that's why he threw that afro on there, because he found out he wasn't as Latin as he thought he was. See, you found out that your Latin card, you wasn't part of the Latin X crew. You thought you was.
He found out that you better start frying them tamales.
Listen.
You better start frying them.
Listen, you
can't boil them no more.
Start making soul bowl tamales. You better start making soul bowl tamales, boy.
Yeah, you know what that is? Soon after he parked, the officer pulled their guns and began shouting commands. Now, why don't they say that about black people, though? Why don't they insinuate that the officers was wrong in any type of way when it's on the other shoe and foot? Did you notice that real quick when, like, the officers will start shouting commands? Well, that's not favorable.
Right.
What's going on?
That's the imply that you wasn't listening.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You weren't being compliant.
Yeah.
You were resisting.
Yeah. Remember when we had read that report? Shouting commands? You're right. I remember that. That's to imply that you wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Because
if you get to the resisting part.
They did say that in that article. I remember that. All right, so blah, blah, blah. They explained it about this. He said, everything I saw was like watching a train wreck, and it just got worse and worse, he said. The fact that the guys were willing to behave like this, knowingly that they were going to be recorded, is mind-boggling. What? The 3 videos.
Why is that mind-boggling? They whack people, they whack black folks at will on camera. And then you say, your eyes didn't see what it saw.
Now, let's hear how they describe this black case real quick. Wanisha Brooks, who is black.
Immediately, just regular black, not black and Latin.
Just black.
She wasn't, yeah, that's it. No black in LGBTQRS.
Just black.
No black in Asian.
Just regular old black.
She's just black. They want y'all to know that.
Now listen to this. Was pulled over by Jennifer State Police in March. The reason the officer cited broken tail light. Then he accused...
What police? What police?
Virginia.
Okay. All right.
Broken tail light. Then he accused her of drinking and driving, which later dispelled by a 0.0 result in toxicology. Body cameras footage was released in May, and it showed that Brooks repeatedly asked why was she being pulled over and was immediately dragged out the vehicle. What the offer A to T. She got pulled over, dragged out the vehicle. Asked what's wrong, right. Pulled out the vehicle. Not the officers was yelling, screaming commands, parading, none of that. Right? You see that? Just that quick. It says, it said in the body cam footage, oh no, this is that was a different, hold on, I don't want to jump too far. Pulled out the vehicle immediately by the trooper. Okay, and then here goes a different one. Minnesota State Rep John Thompson was pulled over July 4th for not having a front license plate and for the way that he pulled off from the light in the body cam footage released on July 13th. Thompson can be heard accusing the police officers looking him right in the face and giving him a ticket while driving while black. Did he say that? So that you said that, John Thompson? Oh, okay. These interactions are becoming very scary, and our perception of racial profiling means that nothing until somebody gets killed. Thompson told NBC News last week. These traffic stops are turning cars into caskets for young black men. So that's where they got that little quote from. Oh, that's whack. He said that. They tried to title the article that "Coffins to Caskets."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new mantra.
Repeated incidents like these are also contribute to increasing disturbance in law enforcement. 2/3 of black Americans don't trust the police and treat black and white people equally, according to the NPR PBS NewsHour special. Taken shortly after George Floyd's death. Had to put that in there. Just a little nigger porn for you.
That's all.
And then Subterranean, whatever his name is, the managing director of Policy Link said that this disperse stems from the deeply anti-black system that is law enforcement. You talking about like the slave patrol? You ain't talking about like the slave patrol like we be saying all the time though. You ain't talking about
Hello, McFlizzle.
I told you.
Hello, McFlizzle.
That's what I'm saying. I mentioned that some of the first police departments were involved in slave patrol. There you go. They said it. That some of the police departments were directly involved in some slave patrol. They said it. Shut up, niggas. They told you. We said it now. You should find. Look. They're like. They said it. You happy? We said it. You happy? Hold on. They got he said, my son will be 16 in February, and I bought him a car already deep inside of me. I'm afraid of him getting pulled over. Why you think I ain't so quick to let my daughter jump in the goddamn car and be rolling around trying to learn out on the street all like that? First of all, some crazy motherfuckers in Vegas driving. Second of all, man, the pullover game is serious out here. They don't look at Tamir Rice. They don't care.
They don't care. His car was still driving.
And I'm telling
he done hopped out.
He done blocked him from the window. Due to the rising in distrust, author said, whenever a black client comes to him with a new incident involving police officers, they tend to be angry but never surprised. Okay? But I'm just tripping off how they was like slave patrol. There, we said it. We said slave patrol. Yeah, you happy now? You happy, black people? We said it.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, that's why you can't reform. That's why it don't matter about defunding. You have to abolish.
Yeah.
You're at the reason why that word it strikes fear into people is because the last time they heard abolish, they lost slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So now you say abolish, and you're like, you're gonna take the slave patrol too?
Tell them.
We gave you slavery. We didn't stop the slavery.
I say,
but you want to take the slave patrol too?
Look, who are we gonna call when we're in the jam? Who are we gonna call when we see somebody when we see somebody looking suspicious?
Who you gonna call?
Who am I gonna
slave busters?
Who am I gonna call when I go on my racial tyrant and Jaquisha beats my ass, and then I want to play victim? Who's gonna come save me?
There's a Karen Strong in your neighborhood,
flopping on the floor. Get the camera away from me.
Not the leg twitch.
It was the shake-ups for me. No, it was just a quick shake. That's the one that really killed me. Was she slathered down like mayo on the side of a burger?
Like mayo.
Yeah, she slathered down like mayo. Then she proceeded to get on the floor. She put her two legs together, and then she gave me the fish wiggle. She said, "Get that camera away from me."
She did the little Susie Bird.
She said, "Get that camera away from me." I'm having a nervous breakdown. She said that too, by the way.
Which no one in history who has ever had a nervous breakdown has said while having a nervous breakdown.
Man, do you know if she was black, they would have scooped her little monkey ass off the floor so fast. That's why I just be like, keep the same energy. There was
drag, fam. What she'd have got dragged, fam, all on the literally dragged
to the hall
by the foot,
to the hallway,
by the hair,
to the hallway.
Straight
they would have dragged her right on out. Like, ma'am, you in front of the registers, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to move. We got paying customers trying to buy some shit. I'm gonna need you to move, ma'am.
Would have kicked her. Gave her a kick. Damn.
Listen, man. Listen. You notice they get the Kuna Matata dude to say to the little people, "You can't turn the casket to coffins. Then we got the casket to the coffins." Cause you was pulled over once, cuz. But you would
what?
Man, whatever. Cause
and all before that.
Y'all need to pull.
There ain't no problem.
You need to pull your pants up. That's what you need to do.
That's what you need to do.
Now, when
my name is Jasper Simpson.
Jasper Donnie Simpson is. Hey, you know what? I watched the making of the 5 Heartbeats last night. Nigga, that shit was one of the best documentaries in life. I didn't even know existed. The making of the 5 Heartbeats, cuz? Are you serious?
I mean, is it old? Was it new?
I guess it is new. I just now seeing it. Like,
that don't mean it's new
to me.
You just seen it.
It's new to me. I don't know where.
Yeah, I just seen it, so that makes it new. It just came out in 2021. My eyes just
I just goddamn laid my eyes on it. It's new.
Hey, you sounding, and see, you sounding like Jasper.
Now,
see, I ain't want to do this to you, see, Chief.
Chief. Look here, Chief. Look here, Chief. All right, listen here, y'all. We gonna cut out of here. We'll be back because we got some hot greasy grease, like some real grease going on here, brother.
That's why his eye watering is so greasy.
Yeah, can't even. God.
That's the eye grease.
All right, so let me see. Other than that, I guess get in the description. Y'all know what's up in there. And then we got 4 words for you.
No.
We got.
Oh, y'all know that Raw. That Raw starting soon. I think that's tomorrow.
No, that's
Raw.
Sunday.
Sunday?
It's the first.
Raw.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Love. When I think about you.
Hold on, what day did you say it is?
Ain't Sunday the 1st?
Nah, that don't sound right, man.
Hold on, man.
If it ain't tomorrow, it's
Sunday. Today's Friday.
It's Sunday? Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Sunday. The Raw.
On
it's
Sunday.
It's the first of the month.
Wake up.
It's the first of the month.
Yeah, it's Sunday, brother.
All right, we ain't gonna hold y'all. I just had to tell y'all about the Raw. He said there's 4 words. This is what he tried to tell y'all. That's love. That's peace. That's blessings. And my Lord.
Yeah.
B1 Health and Wellness.
Is that the egg commercial?
B1.
On that B1 side of the game.
Yeah.
On the B.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call and it's
wave, then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in this bitch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TPC scientific, getting to what's the plan C? Throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on, give it a applause.
Music TV.